Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're having a gorgeous day wherever you are and whatever you are doing. It is a beautiful sunny day here today. It is autumn at its finest. It's crisp in the air, I've got my knitwear on, everything is good, and I'm off to my hair appointment. First up, I'm definitely grabbing a coffee. We're going to be feeling all of the self-care vibes today. It is the day of self-love, self-care, and we're having a tiny bit of a hair transformation today. If you're not new here and you know me and you've been here for a little while, last year during Vlogmas, I had a total hair transformation. I was a blonde for over a decade. I had my hair highlighted religiously every single 4 weeks. I couldn't see a root, but then my gorgeous hairdresser had her first baby just before Christmas, which meant obviously me going a couple of months without having a hair appointment. And so with that in mind, we then introduced the root, and since having my root, I love my root. I love the health that it's given my hair as well. Personally on me, I think it looks more sophisticated and it's so easy to maintain, which I personally love. But today I do just feel like my root's got maybe a little bit too rooty and I just want a little bit more blonde, a little tiny bit more around the front, maybe introduce a couple of layers as well, because at the moment I've just got a straight and blunt cut. And also, I have some tape hair extensions to try today as well, because I want a little bit more volume in my hair, a little bit more thickness. Hey there, can I get 2 pumpkin spice lattes, please? £12.46. Thank you. That's great, thank you. A little pit stop en route. I've not seen Chloe in 6 weeks since my last appointment, and obviously having a best friend as a hairdresser means coffee on the way and a big catch up. Thank you so much, thank you. Amazing.
Have a great day.
And you, take care, thank you. Just like that, coffee is acquired, and now let's go to my hair appointment. I was so close to getting like a cake or a sweet treat because I'm really in the mood, but what did I say a second ago? It is a day of self-care and self-love. Today that means being good to my body and being kind to my body. I had a little bit of a hectic weekend. I'm a through and through young grandma, and I have been up until this summer, where I kind of let myself live. I've let myself be young and enjoy my life, and I've loved every single second of it. The inner 18-year-old Scar has sort of come out of the woodwork a little bit this summer, and this weekend there was a closing party for summer basically, so that was the Friday, which, to be fair, all weekend I didn't actually have a hangover and we didn't exactly go softly, so that was the Friday. And then on the Saturday it was my partner's cousin's birthday party, and I think we got home at about 4-ish in the morning. We were the last 2 dancing in a club. Basically when I was 18 there was this amazing club in Bournemouth, and I say amazing, it was amazing when I was 18, and it was like the best night ever, and it closed during COVID, during lockdown, and it reopened last week in a new location, and so it was just like 18-year-old nostalgia, and everybody else had gone home. The lights were nearly coming on in the club, and we hadn't had a drink in hours, but we weren't even super tipsy. We were just having the time of our lives, and yeah, we were like near enough the last 2 dancing in the whole place. My feet on Sunday morning were not my friend, but I just feel like this week I need to be nice and kind to my body, fuel it with nice things. I think a nice wholesome winter is well overdue. With that being said, I'm going to continue my drive to my hair appointment. I'll see you guys there, and I really hope you love this video. So I'm thinking creamier.
Yes.
A little bit brighter on the front.
Yes.
Obviously love the roots can stay. Just
yes.
a little bit blonder, just
yes.
a bit of like an autumn refresh.
Yes.
Bouncier. I know I've got like the straight cut, and I do like that because it's easy, but when I do sometimes like blow dry my hair, or if I want to get a blow dry if I'm in London for an event or whatever, it'd be quite nice to have like a little bit of
layer,
bounce, and just a little bit like one dimension at the moment.
Yes.
And it's fine off on like the day after a fresh wash, but if I haven't got the time it just all looks a bit dead and a bit flat.
Yeah, fine.
Just a little bit of
yeah. So I think what we'll do, trim the length, obviously, just to keep it nice and healthy. The thing is, what you don't want to do is take too much out of this bottom bit. Obviously, I know the extensions are going to help keep it thicker anyway through the bottom, so it's not so much of an issue.
Yeah.
But what we will do is, I think, add like a long layer. So taking off, and it's going to look, to be truthfully honest about it, do it the world of good.
Yeah.
Keeping all this through here, you're keeping that weight through the bottom, but you're just giving yourself a bit of like feathery legs. And I think round the front almost you could just have a little bit of shaping. I mean, you know, even if it's just from here, shaping it down.
Yeah.
Also what I'm going to do is obviously pop in the extensions. I can slightly layer some of the top extensions as well.
Perfect.
Just go nice and blonde, so I'm just going to use the lightest blonde.
I've sprayed with K18, so that's
well
all
done. Perfect. I would just go for half head of highlights but to the root. I'm going to go around the fronts and do this really quite chunky.
Okay, yep.
Let's just do the highlights and see, to be honest
so
with you.
close.
Have you? Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Fine, so tell me everything.
Yeah, so I... Chloe's just gone to make herself one as well, and we're much blonder. Basically, we're going to keep it super blonde this time. Enjoy being blonde. Done a bit of a half head of highlights. Once it's all sort of washed out and through, like there will be some roots still in there, but it is just much blonder. And then next time we're going to do a full head and then pop a little bit more of the root in. But it's just nice being blonde again. I love it. So nice. It's so blonde.
It's so blonde.
I love it.
It's nice to still got the depth
yeah,
in there,
100%.
creamy. So the way I've placed them, you can still do the whole. I don't know if you
nice
wear it half up, half
I
down
do
very
like
often,
to do it quite.
but it's nice you can do that.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, without seeing them.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, I love it.
But you know, obviously, if you do think, oh no, I don't want that top one in, you can take it
Yeah,
out.
that's so true. Yeah. No, I love it.
I think, you know, I think that's plenty through the back.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it looks like again so natural.
So
you wouldn't know that I've got extensions in.
No, definitely not.
I love it. You're an angel.
It. So nice.
You're a superstar. Thank you so much. And just like that, I am back to the blonde side, but it's the most beautiful blonde because I still have my root in there, and so when my root does naturally grow back down, it's not going to look too blocky. My camera died, but they are the Beauty Works Slimline Celebrity Choice ones. I can't quite remember what the colour was, but I'll leave that in the description box as well. But it is like the most perfect match ever. And this colour, I'm so happy with this colour. So next time we're going full head, so we're just going to lighten up the back as well, but also just pop a tiny bit more of a root in up the front as well, just so it does stay looking super natural, because I do really love the root and I want to keep that. For the next 5 weeks, I'm going to enjoy being a super blondie girly. Anyway, I'm now going to head on my merry way to the gym, I think, do a quick leg workout, and then we'll go home, and I've got some lovely things to show you. So let's carry on our day together. Oh, hi there! Can I come and sit in, please? It's the day after, and I didn't actually catch up with you guys again after getting my hair done yesterday because, as I said to you, I was going to head to the gym, of which I did. I did my workout, and actually my laptop was in my bag, and sometimes I feel like I get on with so much more in the day if I'm obviously working from home, which I do every day, but not working from home. So I sat in the gym's club room with my laptop, and I achieved so much. I honestly had the most productive day, and I basically sorted my Christmas content near enough yesterday, which is something something that I've been, oh, we're having 2 doggies coming up, come on then. All the doggies, which is something that I've needed to crack on with for ages. I had loads of emails to get through. I had my accounts to sort, basically admin tasks that when I'm at home I have so many distractions that it just takes me twice as long to sort of just get through, because as I say, I've got distractions. I have doggies that want cuddles. I think, oh, I'll just hoover quickly. I have a quick break and I'll put the washing on. Oh, the washing machine's finished, I need to hang the washing out to dry. As if I'm not in the house and I'm not in a social situation, I'll just sit in a corner of a coffee shop or whatever with my coffee and do my bits and pieces. And honestly, it felt so good. So I got home from the gym at about 6 o'clock last night. Today, it just means that I'm all ready for a lovely day of filming for YouTube. So I've got my coffee. I've got this humongous coffee. It is literally... We're not going to be sick on mummy, are we? No? Breathe through that nice sound we've just made. It's literally the size of my head. We're making lovely noises today, Maggie. Honestly, these are lovely. Great. But while I have my coffee, before we go on a WALK in the New Forest, and I'm also wanting to make bagels today as well. I think I've said a few times in the last few vlogs, I want to make bagels, and I still haven't done it, so we're doing that today. But as I'm drinking my coffee, I've been sent some really, really gorgeous PR, including the biggest box of chocolates that you're more than likely ever going to see. I'm going to have to gift loads of it away because there's no way I can eat it all myself, but I am so excited. It's from Laderach and it's their new autumn collection. Honestly, this collection is just beyond and above cute. I'm actually glad that there's quite a lot of dark chocolate in there because I'm much more of a white and milk chocolate person. I have lots of friends that love dark chocolate, so it stops me eating all of it, otherwise it would all be consumed within a week, which is not so great for my body is a temple. But anyway, let me show you this chocolate because it's just the best thing since sliced bread. Pop you down a secchi. Right, doggy 1 down. Doggy 2, you've got to go down. Oh, doggy 1's back up again. See, this is why working not from home but from home sometimes is so much better because I'm not a mummy climbing frame. Okay, down a secchi, come back. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I wasn't joking when I say a whole box of chocolate. Not a box of chocolates, but a chocolate box. Oh, we're up again. Anywho, Laderach is absolutely my favourite brand of chocolate ever. They're a Swiss brand and you can actually find them at the bottom of Harrods in the food hall. If you want to test any of this chocolate before you buy it, if you're in London, if you're in Harrods, nip down to the chocolate section of the food hall and they will give you testers. But let me show you what I've got. So as I say, this is the autumn collection. So we do have autumn themed chocolate. This is not for you. This is why I said not to jump up because you're gonna get excited and you can't have it. No. We have chocolate hedgehogs. Actually got 2 chocolate hedgehogs. We then have chocolate in the shape of maple leaf. This one is the maple leaf blonde dark chocolate. We've got this one, which is the maple leaf hazelnut milk. The hazelnut milk is one of my favourites from Laderach. And then we have this one, which is the Maple Leaf Blueberry Dark. We then have this, which I think might be the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm hoping the camera is bringing this up, but this is a basket of chocolate with chocolate foxes, mini chocolate hedgehogs. There's some little mini leaves in there as well, and some mini nut-shaped chocolate too. We then have some chocolate chestnuts in dark chocolate and milk chocolate. We then have the boxed chocolates, which is such a great gift idea from Laderach. Honestly, these are fantastic, and if you're not the best wrapper like myself, wrapping things like this, so much easier. So this is the autumn range of the stick boxes. This is in the dark chocolate. And then the one that is definitely right up my alley is the milk chocolate version. We have the praline boxes. Again, would make the most perfect, you're not having any, the most perfect gift. I've got Bridget by my feet, I've got Maggie over top of me. No, these aren't for you, my darling. Everything comes beautifully wrapped and packaged. I don't want to tip it too fast so they don't fall out, and I've got doggies underneath me literally with their mouths out ready to catch. Gonna have to taste one, aren't we? I mean, it's gonna be rude not to. I don't know what the flavours are, but this one is actually calling my name. It really is the best chocolate I've ever tasted in my life, ever. It doesn't get any better. So I've got another 2 boxes of those 2, which obviously I'm incredibly grateful for. So that's my chocolate haul, and now let me show you some other little bits and pieces that I have been sent this week. Talk about exciting. I was just about to stand up and get my other PR from out there and the door's knocked and I have no idea what's in here. Oh my gosh. Girl is now working with GHD. This is just Beyond. This is the GHD Duet Blow Dry, a professional 2-in-1 hairdryer brush. Effortlessly smooth, salon blow dries at home for 3 times more volume. I actually wanted a blow dry brush. How stunning is this? Oh my gosh. I am such a lucky girl. She is beautiful. Wow. Annoyingly, I only actually had a blow dry yesterday, but I think I will continue this video now until Friday and we can wash my hair together and try this out then. I've been sent loads of new makeup products, so maybe we could try some makeup products out tomorrow as I get ready. Spode, as you know, is one of my favourite brands. Well, it is my favourite brand for mascara. It is the best mascara. I use the Cloud mascara religiously. I have just been sent the Pro Lash Lift mascara, and I've heard amazing things about this as well, so perhaps we could try this out tomorrow. I've also been sent some other bits from Spode too, so I've got one of their lipsticks in 90s Model. I've also got another one of their lipsticks in the shade French Girl. I've then got one of their brushes. This is the angled brush, perfect for bronzers and blush. And then I've actually got one of their blushes, and this is in the shade Lucky, and it's this beautiful pink. So I do definitely think we can try out some new makeup tomorrow, because I also have these little bits to try out as well. So I've got a Stiller Clear Lip Oil, and then from Hilden Beauty I have one of their pencil eyeliners in the shade Chocolate, and also in the shade Spiced Pecan. So again, 2 beautiful colours for the autumn. And this year it's definitely been more of an era/phase for me to use a penciled eyeliner as opposed to a liquid or gel. I've then got another product from Spode. This is one of their lip liners, and this is in the shade Rose Petal. It's part of the Lydia Millen collection. Got another lip oil. This one is in a red shade, perfect for Christmas. I cannot wait to wear this during the festive season. And then we've got another product from Stiller, and this is another beautiful blush, and this is in the shade Petunia. I've got some new skincare, and you may have to forgive me because I'm more than likely going to pronounce this wrong, but I'm saying this is Array, I think. But I have their Deep Tox the cream and also their Deep Tox Radiance Firming Serum. However, with skincare, I don't like to promote it until I've tried it first. So if I end up loving these 2 products, which I'm sure I will chat to you guys about them in a couple of weeks. I just like to try things first before I give my opinion. Next up, we've got some headphones. This is from the company Shox, and these are the Open Run Pro 2, which is such a clever concept. I have a little pouch. And here they are. So I'm definitely going to have to test these out this week as well. And lastly, I'm not going to actually unbox this with you because I need to film a reel, but I know that I'm going to love this because I love the version 1, so the version 2 is even better. If you have not yet invested in an LED mask, from Current Body I do have a discount code which is on the screen and in the description box. They've just launched the second version. There's even more red light bulbs. If I remember correctly, I think there's 236 LED bulbs in this mask. It's supposed to be more comfortable to wear, and honestly I could not live without my red light mask. So if you haven't treated yourself yet, my discount code still is valid on the new version. And for this current second, that's everything I'm going to show you because I don't want to bore you by showing you lots of different things that you might not be interested in. So let's now start making some bagels. I do know that they have to set and rise for a while before I actually cook them. So I think we'll get to that stage, we'll go for a lovely dog walk, and then we'll come back and finish the bagels together. evening's walk is going to be much shorter because it is getting dark so much more quickly, and I didn't actually realise how dark it was outside. But the benefits of doing this walk, which is only about 20 or so minutes, is the fact that my cat comes with us. So let's go on a family dog walk. Here she is. Hey, we don't roll in horrible things, Bridget. No, she is covered in fox poo. It's not how I plan to spend my evening bathing my doggy. You'd never do that, would you, baby? No, you good doggy. You'd never do that, would you, Waggy Woo? Never, never.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you.
My bagels are having their final rise before I shape them, pop the little hole in the centre and then bake them. But honestly guys, this is one of the easiest things I think I've ever made. Like, so long as they come out okay, this is the way to make bagels. I'm never shop buying bagels again. Bridget's bath, the bagels are cooked, and not to brag, But for a first attempt at ever making any form of bread other than cinnamon buns, I am so impressed with myself. Also for my seasonings on top, I got these off of TikTok shop. They're from The Bad Bagel, and it's basically like everything but the bagel that you get in America, but I think the UK's version. So I got two. This one is a lovely one. This one's quite spicy, so I added a teeny bit of this on each one, and then a lot of this one on all of the others, but they are so good. And I actually sprinkle these on eggs and, or loads of stuff really. So thoroughly recommend having a little look on TikTok shop. They're actually on my TikTok shop. If you follow me on TikTok, they will be on there somewhere. I'm so sorry about the dishwasher sound. For dinner this evening, I'm cheating. I'm not making homemade soup. I've made homemade bagels and I have shop bought soup, but I've got this one. It's a Tesco Finest roasted sweet potato, coconut and chilli. I haven't had this before, it just sounds very autumnal. So I'm gonna whack this on and then let's try the bagels. Taste test. Wow. ASMR. Hello everybody. It is a brand new day. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. That is the right words, I think, isn't it? But it is. It is now Thursday, and as promised, I am going to try out super quickly the new makeup products that I got yesterday. But because it's just me, myself, and I at home today, I'm just going in with a super light base to start with, and this is one of my favourite products. I was actually telling my hairdresser about this the other day. So this is the dupe to the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury, but I find this has more coverage, so I can actually just use it as a base product without having to think I need some foundation on the top. It blends beautifully, which you'll see in a second. This isn't an ad, this is just something that I picked up to have as an everyday product that isn't as expensive to use every day as the Charlotte Tilbury, and I kind of prefer it. And you know how some base products are really, really beautiful, but you kind of feel like you need to have more product on the top because they just sometimes look a bit bare and or too cakey. This you literally can just wear on its own, and it just gives your skin like a little bit of life, a little bit more colour, a little bit more glow, without having to pack loads of makeup on the top if you're in a rush and or just want something that you can just throw on every day just to make yourself feel a little bit more alive. And I wear the shade 3.5 just for reference, and all I do is grab a foundation brush and press it out. This is just a Beauty Pie blush, and it's actually a blush brush and it's one of my faves, and just like that I look a lot more alive. I promise this isn't an e.l.f. ad whatsoever. These have been bought totally myself, but this is another favourite product of mine if I want a super quick bronze and contour. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand. It's the contour, and this is the shade Medium Tan. And I just pop a little bit in those areas. I like a flat, fluffy brush to blend this out. Ta-da! It's literally like magic. A bit of Hourglass concealer, and then we'll start trying out some new products. Being lazy, and I'm not dampening my beauty blender, so I'm more than likely going to regret this. Okay, slightly more fresh, slightly more alive. And this is my face with just 3 products. But anyway, we've got 2 cream blushes to try. So why don't we try one and one? Why not? So for this side, we're going in with Swede, and this is the Lucky Blush Cream that I showed you guys yesterday. And I've just zoomed you in a little tiny bit. Also using the Swede blush, and brush. She is giving pigment. Okay, I'm kind of scared. Some may say this is a lot of blush. I'm looking in my mirror. It's really beautiful, and I'm looking in my viewfinder and this looks so bright. She's beautiful, she's glowy, she's gorgeous, and it was just totally my fault for applying too much to the brush. Clean brush. This is just a Spectrum brush, and going in with the Stila blusher, and this is in the shade Petunia. She is real pretty. They're both similar, but they're also both so different. This one, as I say, is so much creamier. This is definitely sort of like a more velvety satin finish, whereas this one is your very typical cream blush. And this one almost sort of feels like Vaseline. It's got that sort of feeling to it. Eyebrows are on, and I don't actually know if I showed you guys the other day, but I got sent a gorgeous parcel from Chantecaille, and it's all in aid of saving cheetahs. I leave all the details of that in the description box, but one of the products they sent me was this gorgeous, really, really gorgeous eyeshadow palette, perfect for traveling. And actually this is a sort of eyeshadow palette that it does it all. So we'll just do a super quick eye look and I'll show you. So I'm just going in with a lighter shade first, just to sort of set that all over my eye. But can you see even that one product and that one colour does so much? And just with this one shade, my eyes look so much more alive and awake. But anyway, I'm going in with the middle colour now to create some contour and definition to my eyes. This is the perfect matte brown as well. And to finish off, I just take my finger on the glittery shade and I just pop it in the middle. And that's it. Next up we have some eyeliners to play with. So we've got one in Spiced Pecan, we've got one in Chocolate, and I was also sent a liquid liner as well. So I think we might try this on the top lashes and then maybe try, I kind of feel like Spiced Pecan sounds really fun, so maybe we'll try that today. Actually not used a liquid liner in years. I'm very interested to see how this is going to go, but this one is from Stila, and this is the applicator tip. Forgetting how much of a steady hand you need for liquid liner. I'm going to leave the wing for a while, but loving this. Now to replicate the same on the other side. Start off with Chocolate from Hilden Beauty. And if you know me, you know I love the Victoria Beckham, so it's going to take a lot for a product to win me over as much as that does. But I will say, this is incredibly creamy for a pencil, like incredibly creamy. But again, with the Victoria Beckham one, which I'm going to be using now, it has the buffer end on it that looks like this, if that makes sense. Because when I'm using a pencil, I don't want things to look too precise. So I like to just smudge it out of it to make it look a bit more messy. Quite a lot going on the eyes, isn't there? It's looked like a 6-year-old that's never touched makeup before and it's like, woo, let's play. But anyway, going in with the Swede, this is the Pro Lash Lift mascara. If you know me, I'm a cloud mascara girly, so let's see how this compares. Whoa. What the? Swede kill it with mascaras. I honestly look like I've just gone and had lashes put on my eyes. This is insane. I thought this is giving Shirley from EastEnders. I do look a little bit like a polar bear. However, the mascara is amazing, so we just know what they're doing with mascaras. I do think I personally do still prefer the Cloud mascara, purely because there's more room for mistakes. This is quite a wet mascara, if that makes sense. And a lot of product comes out of the brush at one time. But anyway, going in with a Swede lip liner now. This is in the shade Rose Petal by Lydia Millen. And what I love about the Swede
motion detected at the front door
lip liners is they come with a brush on the other end, so you can sort of move. So you can move the product around and blend everything out really beautifully. And I'm just going to apply a lip oil on the top, which is the clear one from Stila. Oh, which smells like heaven. Anywho, a full face of makeup that I've never used or tried before. What do we think of the final results? I do feel like I've gone a tiny bit heavy on the old eyes, but anyway, I'm gonna continue getting ready for the day, and then I've just had a box of things I've ordered personally arrive from Hollister. So let's do a very autumnal clothing haul together. And I'm back downstairs with my Hollister haul as promised. The washing machine is on in the background, so do ignore any background noise, but I'm hoping in this room you can't hear it, but you might be able to, so apologies if you can. Me personally, at this time of year, Hollister can do no wrong. There's so many goodies. But you know what? I think I'm gonna try everything on. Why not? As opposed to just showing it to you, let's do a try on haul. So BRB. Outfit 1 is the biggest hit. So this is part of the sister brand to Hollister, which is Gilly Hicks. As we can see, it's a gym set. They do have the flared bottoms as well. I'm wearing huge pants, by the way, like Bridget Jones stars pants. It's a day at home, I'm in my comfies, and that includes super comfy underwear as well. I can't see my pant line. The jacket. The jacket needs a moment on its own. Now I have the We Are Tala ones, I've got some Lululemon ones, I've got Adenola ones. And yes, they're all amazing. None are shaped like this. The way this cuts off here and comes down into a V, this is so flattering. I need more colours. The quality is fantastic, and I really like the leggings because some leggings can be quite shiny, and so I don't always want to wear them as everyday athleisure leggings because they look too gym-like, and I wouldn't pair them just with like trainers and a nice top and go out for the day in them, if that makes sense, because they have that tiny bit of shine. These are matte. I am obsessed, and also this is in no way an ad. This is everything that I've just bought myself to be a little bit naughty and treat myself to, and obviously keep the things that I adore, but I am obsessed with this. Saturday morning when I'm going to grab my coffee, best believe this is the outfit you're gonna see me in. Have we seen a more cozy looking polar bear before? This is insane. Oh my gosh, I've just kept on the same burgundy leggings. This is also actually Gilly Hicks as opposed to Hollister. Personally, I've gone for a size medium because I do want it to be baggy and I do want it to be oversized. It has pockets. They're not kangaroo pockets, they're individual pockets, so you can pop your phone in and your phone is more than likely not going to fall out, but it isn't zipped pockets, but they are quite secure feeling. Everything's fleecy. The inside is the same material as the outside. I hate jumpers that look really cozy on the outside and they feel like sandpaper on the inside. This is giving polar bear, this is giving Christmas, this is giving I'm gonna be warm forever and ever and ever, and I am obsessed. Also really obsessed with the white and the burgundy too, so another thing that is staying. If you loved my navy New York hoodie on that I had on while I was doing my makeup, this is this year's version and it is gorgeous. The best thing about these ones is they're not super thick.
Motion detected at the front door.
So I wear mine all year round, and then obviously in the winter I can pop extra bits and pieces on underneath. Again in a size medium, so it is nice and oversized. Ignore the fact I've still got the burgundy leggings on because this has brown accents on the cream jumper, but this is it from behind, this is it from the front. These are just the easiest sweaters to just have in the cupboard and chuck on whenever you need them. I totally forgot that I also picked up the similar same set, the burgundy in the chocolate brown, but these are the flares. They're fold over and again, so comfortable, perfect athleisure for the every single day. It's just the jackets I'm obsessed with. Honestly, the jackets are insane. The zips are super easy to use as well, which I love. Love the thumb hole area as well. It's so well structured, it's so well made. I feel like there's so many tops and jackets that have thumb holes and they're just not comfortable. They just don't look very nice and smart, whereas I feel like this really does. But stay there because I forgot that I had this set, I will now try this jumper on with the brown accents to match the brown set. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, we're moving on to team pajamas, and these are potentially the softest, coziest things I've ever put on my body, but it gets better because not only are they soft and cozy, but they've got baby pink bows on them. I mean, how beyond adorable is this? And as I say, they're just so soft. I feel totally at home in these, and these are not going anywhere. And to stick on the pink theme, we've got a pink hoodie. Look at the graphics. I'm obsessed. And I bought this in a size large as well, just so it's nice and oversized, but this I'm obsessed with. This is cozy girl heaven. And lastly, I just picked up these strappy tops. I've also got one in white, which I'll leave linked in the description box, but they're ribbed, they're super stretchy, super soft, but they do feel super, super structured. And the best thing about them is that they are adjustable as well, which I love. For a cami top, they just feel really supportive, really good quality, and actually they're such a good price for the quality that they are. So I'm definitely going to keep this one, and I'm also going to keep the one in white as well. And I thought that was everything, but it turns out I was lying. There's another pink jumper, which is possibly the softest thing I've ever felt in all of my life. I'm gonna pop it on top of the cami. I love this with jeans, this with grey trackies if you're wanting to dress it down. This is also not going anywhere. If I just tuck the cami down a bit, you can see what it would be like without the cami on underneath. It's super, super soft. It feels so luxurious. This also comes in quite a few colours online, and I thoroughly recommend. And I have one last thing to share with you in this video, I promise. I also just bought myself this, and I want to share it with you because you may be in the same boat as me. Again, not an ad, I bought this off of Amazon. I think it's under £150, but it's worth keeping in your like save for later folder and seeing if it comes up on a Black Friday deal. But I have done my research and I've read all the reviews, and this is supposed to be one of the best dehumidifiers ever. Now, I live in a small house, an old house, and although I never feel damp in here, and although I never smell damp and or personally feel like
Motion detected at the front door.
and personally feel like I never suffer with damp, by the end of every winter, at my front door I've got a shoe cupboard, and if ever I go to move that, there's mould behind the walls, there's sometimes mould in the windowsills. When it comes to drying clothes, I feel like it takes literally a week to dry a washing load without using the tumble dryer, because although I'm not opposed to using a tumble dryer, my clothes never feel the same. A lot of my clothes that I don't want going in the tumble dryer, and with this, apparently your clothes dry in like 6 hours, which is definitely heavy. And I was actually hoping it was going to be really easy to move up and downstairs, of which I feel like it's so heavy that it isn't. And for a dehumidifier, I feel like it's not too offensive to look at, so I'll test it out this evening and I'll let you know how I get on with it. Well everybody, we are finishing today's vlog on another late evening doggy walk. I've just put my dinner in the oven. Doggies, this way! I'm going to try very hard to avoid the fox poo this evening. Straight up the hill! Straight up the hill! Whee! Hey, no fox poo! Whoop whoop! As we can see, the sun is setting. I've just done a quick Pilates workout, thrown my dinner in the oven, and if you have seen some of my vlogs recently, I've just done my throw everything in tray bake dinner, which is my favourite. So easy, so simple. Also, this fleece I got last year from Marks and Spencer's, and it is my favourite thing in the world to just throw on an evening like this evening when it's pretty cold, I must admit. The speed. But anyway, I hope you loved this video. I know I did promise that we would try the GHDs together, but I don't want you to get too bored of me this week trying new things. So we're going to try that in the next video. I'm also as well going to be switching the summer to the autumn winter wardrobe in the next vlog too. So definitely want to get cozy with a cup of tea, and it might inspire you to do the same as well, and show you some bits and pieces that will be going new into my wardrobe and old pieces that are returning to go back in. And I don't know if you can see over there somewhere, here she is. Gigi is also coming back with us again this evening. And also, next week is Horse of the Year Show week, which is also, of course, going to be vlogged. So I'll see you all next Sunday. I hope you really loved this video. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys soon.